we have seen you in the Eurovision stage for the last time 8 years ago, in 2006. Right?
Yeah, it was. I thought you mean as a competitive.
Yes.
But that was
in
number
the
5.
Yes.
And then 2006, it was when Greece was hosting the.
So, what have you been to since Eurovision 2006?
Oh, I've been working a lot. 2006, I also did the EM in Gothenburg. But then after that, I've been just working in Greece, and I've been releasing albums in Greece.
Okay. And so you have a Greek name and represented Greece twice, but I think that not everybody knows that you're also Swedish. So you were born here and grew up here?
I'm born and raised up in Sweden. I have Greek origins, so both of my parents are from the middle part of Greece and from very small villages.
Okay.
But I was born and raised up in Västergötland, Borås and Gothenburg, generally. And I've been living in Sweden till I was 20-something, and then I moved to Greece because I had a very big record deal in Greece.
With Antique?
No, and we ended up our group 2003. So that's how I actually started my solo career, and that's why I went by myself 2005, because we ended up our group in the end of 2003.
How come you decided to come back to participate in the Melodifestivalen for the first time?
It was so spontaneous. I've been guest at the Swedish Melodifestivalen.
In 2011 with Popular.
Yeah, with Popular and with my number 1 2006, when it was the year after. To be honest, I was supposed to release my album in October. Or November, sorry, 2013 here in Sweden. And when I was here in the end of August or September, I think it was, beginning of September, I was at my record company and I was just finalizing my album before we wanted to send it for the master and the mix. And I was walking at the hallways because all the studios and the producers are working in the offices. We have a hallway with full of studios and young, talented and very talented producers. And I was walking there and I heard this song, Survivor. Like, this song saying the word Survivor, that feels like me. I knocked the door, I stepped in, and there I see the guys that were producing. I was like, guys, this is an amazing song. This song is talking about me. And they were like, oh, this is a project we want to send to Melodifestivalen. And I'm like, no, but can I please have it on my album? No, this is a project we want to send to Melodifestivalen. We still haven't decided who the singer is going to be. But can I have it on my album? No, we're going to send it to Melodifestivalen, Helena. Well, then I'm coming with you. It was very obvious. It was a very spontaneous decision I had, but I fell in love directly with the song.
And as you said, I heard that your song, The Survivor, is talking about you. As you said. Can you tell a bit more about it?
Well, from 2006, which was the last time people saw me on the Eurovision stage, which has nothing to do with Melodifestivalen. It's two different competitions, totally different competitions, but still Melodifestivalen is really big because it's like going on forever. It's 6 weeks in a row. Well, I've been through a lot of things in my life, like mostly of the people, because that's why we're living, because we have to go through a lot of things. Happiness, sorrow, grieving, there are a lot of things. But after I lost my father, 2008, I was struggling a lot. I was grieving for a very long time, and I couldn't handle my grief, so I ended up in a very deep depression. But I don't mind that at all because I am a survivor. I just stepped out from the depression. I have a big distance and I can see from the other side to into that period that I had my depression. And now when I have this distance from that problem that I had, it's so easy for me to go out and talk about it. And actually I am a person that I prefer to sing than talking. So this is a wonderful way for me to sing about my life, how I feel today. This is my status. And another thing which is really nice to say too, because I always want to talk with the lyric writers, and the first time I met Sharon, it was in Malmö. And I hugged her and she hugged me very warmly back, and I asked her, like, Sharon, please tell me, why did you write this song? And she was like, because I've been there. and I am a survivor. And I just looked at her and I just felt teary-eyed, and we both felt like, oh, we're so strong women. And it is amazing. It is amazing. I hope there will be a lot of people that will recognize themselves.
Let's talk about your Melodifestivalen journey.
Yeah.
You were one of the favorites in the competition when the list was revealed, and then you participated in the first semi-final, but got only a
To the second chance, yes.
Yes, and I remember your face when they announced your name. I was like,
I was thrilled. I was so happy coming over to the second chance. And you know, I'm a person that's very down to earth, and I know I haven't released any music at all in Sweden for the past 7 years. I was in Sweden 2 years ago, and I did Dancing with the Stars, and I did Melodifestivalen. But in general, I feel like when people got to know me years back ago, even with Antique or without Antique, as solo Helena, people got to know me because I was a singer. And for me, it's like I'm asking for a second chance to let the people get to know me once again. And I feel I was really fine with coming to the second chance. I felt like I had the second chance from the Swedish people. And especially for the 4 semifinals, it's very important to understand as an artist also that it's only about the people's votes. Where are the votes going to get me? They got me to the second chance, and then the second chance they got me to the final. So I'm more than happy.
And which moment was more tense for you? The Andor Hansen, the whole round, or the voting in Kiev 2005?
Well, this has been a wonderful trip. I remember that I've been very happy during the whole Melodifestivalen period. I think though I was a little bit more nervous during the first in Malmö, because I felt like I had more distance to the people, because a few of these people don't know me. I know that there is a whole generation that don't even know who I am, like the kids that are like 12 that don't know about Eurovision 2005. So it was like a new meet and greet somehow through the screen. And then I think I felt a little bit more cooler at the second chance, but I think I had a bigger inner stress because I wanted to be confronted somehow. But everything went very well. I'm so happy.
Do you think about Eurovision in Copenhagen?
Oh, of course I do. I've been to Copenhagen 2001 with Antique, and if I remember correctly, I was only 19 then, and I was so nervous about having a full arena, and I think it has been most people ever. I think it was a little bit like 36,000 in the arena, and I was nervous about the 36,000 and not the millions that are actually watching Eurovision. I've represented Greece twice, and also both times, and I'm still a child to immigrants that immigrated to Sweden, and then I have immigrated as a child of an immigrant back to my parents' home country. In Greece. Yes, back to Greece. But you know, there's always something in me. I feel Greek, but I do feel Swedish too. And if I would ever get the chance to represent Sweden, I would do it at the best way I could, just exactly that I did for the Greek.
What are your plans for the future after Melodifestivalen?
Oh, never stop singing. I never want to stop singing. I want to release album after album. I want to be happy in my life. I want to help other people also to get into the music business. I want to do what I love most, is singing.
So many of our readers submitted questions for you. So many asked if you're coming to their country. Are you planning a European tour?
Oh, I would really love that. But you know, of course, everything depends on what's going to happen. I know that already from Greece, we do have some discussion about going to Turkey and Serbia, but nothing is established yet on the schedule, because first I have to see what's going to happen here at Melodifestivalen. But I would be more than happy to come and visit. I think for me, comparing touring or standing at a nightclub, I think touring is more important, because then I as an artist have an easier way to come closer to the people. So I think it's very nice to tour.
And in the end, do you have a message for our watchers? readers?
I have many messages. Well, first of all, continue to be at Ask Today and always follow up with great music in Eurovision Song Contest. I keep my fingers crossed that I would really love to come and see you close up in your country. And when it's time for the big final in Eurovision in Copenhagen, vote for your favorite, because otherwise you won't have news from Ask Today.
Thank you, Helena.
Thank
and good
you.
luck.
Thank you very much, Gil.